Morning! I thought I'd just jump on in. I am feeling a little bit, a little bit Monday, because Monday is my Tuesday. I guess for you that your Tuesday is your Tuesday. And what I thought I would do is do a little bit of a warm up, and I thought you might like to come and join me. If you can hear the music in the background, I've turned it down a bit. We've got a little bit of Toots and the Maytals, a little bit of Funky Kingston, just to get us kick-started for today. Okay. So, as a therapist, I'm going to be using my hands and my wrists all day. So what I'm going to be doing is some infinite loops. So, getting your hands clasped together, I'm going to make some nice infinity signs. Have a feel as you're doing it as to where you feel glitchy, where you don't feel as though your wrist moves as smoothly. And we're going to come into the forearms in a minute as well. So as you're doing this, I want you to think about the energetic flow through your body. So feet are hip width apart, firmly grounded and rooted. Feel those silver roots growing out the soles of your feet and into the floor. Knees softly bent. And let that breath just drop in. I bet none of you can even hear the music, which just means I'm dancing to myself, which is hilarious. Alright, now when you want to increase that flow of energy through your body, it's harder for me to do because I'm talking, but what you're going to do is you're going to put the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth, not touching your teeth but behind your top teeth. So that connects up the energy flowing up and down and looping around your body. Okay, so for therapists, your thumb, crazy important. This big old bit here, which my mentor, my first massage teacher, used to refer to as the chicken drumstick, the thenar eminence, your pollicis muscles, because it does that, thumb across the little finger. So you're just going to use a real gentle pressure. There's also, if you think about this point here, in that kind of soft dip on the back of your hand, that's an energy point called hegu. It's a really important one. What I'd like you to do is squeeze into that pollicis muscle. So squeeze into that thenar eminence as though it's a really ripe raspberry. You don't want to crush the raspberry, you don't want to squish the raspberry, you just want to pluck it off the raspberry cane. So just a nice little gentle pressure. Now watch as you work, feel into your body. See where the breath drops in. So you might have noticed that I've just gone, that big breath. That was a fake one, but there was a real one just before that. So when you have one of those big breaths dropping in, that's your brain telling you, this is a good place for you to be working on. This is a place that's going to bring you back into connection with your body. This is what your body is craving right now. So we're just continuing that hold. We're not really squeezing, we're not trying too hard, we are connecting into the tissue. Alright, let's swap. We're going to do this one. I bet it's only me dancing to Funky Kingston. But seriously, there's a live version from someone like the Winter Gardens. If you look for it on YouTube, crazy amazing, brilliant version. Alright. Once again, that breath is dropping in, so we know for me, and maybe for you as well, that thumb tissue is really important. So now we know that the thumb tissue is important, we're going to come 1/3 of the way down your forearm onto the thumb side. And quite often in here there's a really tender little point, and that's a trigger point sitting on one of the thumb muscles. So you're remember, as a therapist, you should know this. If you're not a therapist, here's a little bit of info. The main muscles for your fingers and thumbs are based down here towards your elbow. They have really long tendons, but all the power comes from back here. So when you're thinking about working into your hands, you need to think about working into your forearms. Now, I like to also give my fingers a little wiggle. Whoa, we've got some good stuff going on in that thumb point. Now, forearm is going to be a muscle flexor. back of forearm, let me just turn this off. Oh, before Toots disappears off in some other direction. Back of forearm is going to be your extensors. So just make sure you give all of those a rub, even if you're just giving them a quick rub. And one last couple of things I want you to have a think about, because this is just a quick 5-minute warm-up, is wriggling fingers. Make your fingers pull out against each other to give them just a gentle stretch. Again, watching where your breath drops in. If you are a creative person, if you use your hands in your work, if you even text or type, if you probably drive a car, all of this finger work is going to feel good. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go the opposite way as well. So we're just going to push in. Now you won't get as much grip between your fingers, but it's just a nice, see how my elbows are level? So I've stacked my elbows, my forearms, my wrist and my fingers all in the same line. So I haven't gone like this. I'm using the structural integrity of my body. So I'm using a straight line and I'm pushing in, which is then just giving a little bit of gentle compression to your wrists, which is so good for them. If you find that you're getting symptoms of a carpal tunnel variety, then it's also a really nice, just a little nice resting position for them. Okay, that's it. So there we go, just a little bit of a hand warm up for the day. Take care and I'll catch you on the next one. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye.